Good morning, y'all. So today I want to talk about just really quickly, just a quick little word. I want to talk about learning how to put people where they're at. Like just learning how to see things for what they are and not try to add or take away from exactly what is presenting itself to you. So one thing I've noticed in these past seasons is I got hung up a lot on like people's potential, and I would just totally ignore red flags. Like I would just ignore their red flags, and I would only think about all the positive things that caused me to want to keep this person in my life. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because it does allow you to like not store up bitterness in your heart towards people, especially people that if you're like no longer, talking to them, or you just don't want them in your life anymore. Like it allows you to not keep bitterness in your heart when you think about all the reasons that you did hold on to them for so long, or as long as you did. However, a process of like learning how to do your friend checks and just analyzing your space and like the company that you're keeping is learning how to put people where they're at. So a prime example of that is, let's say you have somebody in your life that they've shown you time and time again they are not a dependable person. Like you just can't depend on them for serious matters. Like if something was to really go down, or you would really need them to do this by a certain time, they're just not dependable. Like maybe they're a procrastinator. Maybe you just know that they can't be trusted with that level of responsibility. Today, I want you to think about all the ways that you've caused certain people in your life to stumble by putting on them a responsibility that you knew they were not able to handle. Because a lot of us do that because we put our own expectations on people, and then we completely disregard the fact that we know good and well we cannot put that level of expectation on that person. We know, okay, you know when somebody is just not a dependable person, or somebody is just not trustworthy. Why are you going to give them any information about you if they can't be trusted? Why are you going to talk to that person when you hear them talking about everybody else? You know you're gonna be on the roster. It's just like, I realize, like, I know it sounds simple, but it just kind of like the concept just like blew my mind, because I'm just like, you know what, that is so true. Like I feel like we want to put everything on specific people just because like in our hearts we just want it to be what it's not. Like we just want people to be what they're not. And it's just kind of like God says, we're not supposed to make other people stumble. So when we're putting things on people that we know good and well they can't handle, that's causing them to stumble. And it's a little selfish. It's a little selfish of us. Like we can play the blame game with them all we want. We can say, oh, they weren't a good person, they weren't a good friend, they weren't a good partner. But, the warning signs were probably there. And we still were like, maybe, no. But maybe not. Maybe not. So, I don't know. Hopefully that helps somebody today, because it helped me. It helped me. It's something so simple of just learn to put people where they're at. Not angry, not setting them up for failure so you have a reason to say, I knew it. Like, you don't need a reason. The odds are they've probably already given you a million reasons. But you're giving yourself reasons by putting them somewhere that you know they can't handle. And that is not fair. That is wounding a probably already broken spirit. So, and that's not cool. We can't be out here doing that, because then what really sets us apart if we're doing people the way they do everybody else when they're hurting? Hurt people. So if you still feel the need to hurt somebody or to prove a point, maybe you're not as healed as you think you are. I don't know. Just food for thought. All right. Love ya. Bye.